Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Edge of Eternity, which is on early access on PC in 4K. As a small indie team of 9 people, making an epic JRPG adventure game is a huge and work-intensive task. We believe that the labor done so far and its results are already quite an achievement. You can pause and read the rest of that. Okay, let's take a look at the, at the options. I'll go ahead and change my field of view a bit. We'll leave the frame rate limit at 60. And I've customized the graphic settings. Basically, I've used very high as my base, but I have turned off depth of field and motion blur. Filters? Yeah, fuck those too. Good composition, what I can tell so far. Alright, let's check it out.
30 years ago, strange metal airships appeared in our skies. We didn't know who they were, nor what they wanted. They first presented us with gifts, small tokens of their incredible technology. In exchange, all they wanted was food. Then they asked us permission to mine our soils. And finally, they wanted to take our crystals from us. We refused. They answered with fire. A slaughter. The consort took into his hands to organize the resistance, recruit the people, band them together, train them to form an army capable of facing such an overwhelming power. At the price of many sacrifices, we finally broke through their defenses and managed to turn the tide. We were beginning to win this wretched war. That's when it struck. The corrosion. It quickly spread through our ranks, poisoning our bodies, twisting our limbs, warping us into some terrible caricature, half organic, half machine. But we wouldn't yield. Despite the fatigue, the sickness, the hunger. Then, I got a letter from my sister. She told me that our mother had caught the corrosion. What would you have done in my place? Yeah, I thought so too. During one of the Arcalites' most ferocious attack, I slipped my dog tags on someone else's body, and I slipped away. That's how I became a deserter. My sister and I were determined. We wouldn't leave our mother to die such a terrible death. But everything comes with a price.
I mean, it even sounds like a JRPG. I wonder if that was intentional. Yeah, just meaning that the words are not necessary flow. There's
a snowstorm. Just our luck.
Come closer, Daryon. I can't hear you.
If this storm keeps up, we won't make it to Hirelsor. We have to take shelter, Selene.
I know the perfect place for that. It's also a shortcut.
You can't mean... Well, that's just great. How much time do we have? To save Mom, I mean.
She was stable when we left. They bought us some time. A few months, I think. After that, I fear the pain will be too much to endure. Even for her.
No time to lose, then. I just can't wait to be there.
Sarcasm?
No, just cold.
He's got a very Enix design, right? It feels sort of like Star Ocean as far as the overall art. And I'm a huge Star Wars fan. You know.
Did you ever see someone die from the corrosion?
Yes. What about you?
I have.
No need to talk about it further then.
Even if she's putting on a brave face, I'm sure Mom's sins must weigh heavily on her shoulders.
Come. The entrance is just over there.
It's built with Unity, which is actually pretty impressive. These kind of visuals are usually we don't really get out of Unity that much. Usually, Unity games are much simpler.
You told me yesterday that we were going to Hiralsor. Is there some kind of cure to be found there?
Not exactly, but I have a trustworthy contact there with reliable information.
How trustworthy exactly?
I would trust him with my life.
I wasn't expecting such a dramatic answer.
Oh, wow, they all cross-eyed. Oh, that's really gonna trip me up.
So, Daryon, how does it feel being back here after all these years?
A little anxious. I wonder if it is still around.
Ah, I know who you're talking about.
Really? That thing alone killed half of the miners who worked here. Where did I get the stupid idea I could avenge them all by myself?
Don't forget the part where I come to the rescue.
No chance I could forget that, especially with you around to remind me.
Well, it runs a little rough, but that's okay. It's still early access.
This strip sure takes me down memory lane.
Isn't that?
My old wooden sword. Yes. I had to drop it during our escape, remember? Selene, watch out!
If I can't find a way, I'll make one!
First steps in Edge of Eternity battles. We got a life bar, an action bar. You get to be bar fills with time. The speed depends on character statistics to determine who will play next. When the bar is full, the character or the enemy is able to attack or use a spell. This empties the ATB bar. Attack during battle. Press left trigger to open the action's interface. Select attack with the A button. During combat, you are able to attack, use spells, use items, and move your character. The first action is attack. It inflicts damage on a single targeted enemy, and it consumes the ATB bar, but not MP. It's interesting there's no default. You actually always have to hit the attack button.
There!
You okay, Selene?
A bit surprised, that's all. I didn't expect that these mines would still harbor golems after all these years.
And they're just as ferocious as before. It's a good thing you already knew how to use magic, else we wouldn't be here to talk about it.
And on top of that, I was the one who dealt with Mom afterwards.
What can I say? You're a saint, Selene.
Battle victory screen. Characters can experience a level up their level up to increase their statistics. Combat rating is established according to combat difficulty and length. The reward and the experience of gold received at the end of the fight depends on this rating. Weapons can also earn experience and level up. Oh boy. The battle duration used to calculate the combat during the battle rewards. Battle reward loot. All sorts of stuff. It's pretty impressive for 9 people, you know, it really is. This is like, the RPG is the hardest game type to make. There is so much that goes into making an RPG. I mean, it's ridiculous. Much more than in like an action game or a racing game or a puzzle game. So I really commend people that dive into this genre, especially the JRPG genre. It's very difficult.
I never understood how the crystals worked anyway. I mean, I learned how to use them, harness their power and all that, but as for the source of their powers, beats me.
Weren't you instructed in the way of the crystals during your military training?
We were expected to fight, not ask questions. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound bitter.
Do you want to talk about it? The front lines, I mean.
Maybe another time, if you don't mind. I'd rather have you explain the crystals to me.
Equip crystals. You can loot crystals during quests and battles. These crystals can be slotted onto a weapon to unlock spells or improve your character's statistics. One crystal is linked to a single weapon, not to the character. Open the main menu, then select the crystal tab. You just received a crystal for Selene's weapon. Switch characters to select Selene's weapon. Press Y on the controller or tab on the keyboard to open the character menu. Crystal. Let's see, you can equip your characters with armor in the equipment menu. You can also equip weapons. Equip weapons contain your crystal and your action bar set. You can use a different crystal build and a different action bar for each weapon. Yeah, boy, okay. I can see this can get interesting. Use Fire Rift on the energy wall. Uh-oh. Oh, well.
To think this sad piece of work haunted my nightmares for years.
You sound disappointed.
Yeah, he's smaller than I remembered him. Uglier, too. Hey, isn't he wounded?
Years don't seem to have been kind on him. But don't let your guard down. I don't want to have to take another blow from you.
Remember us, creep? 10 years I've been waiting for this.
A prayer for your wayward soul.
Oh, and he has buddies. Oh, great.
He's badly worn out. We can do this!
Its magic is almost completely depleted. It is holding up by the sheer strength of its will.
dark side, huh?
There!
A prayer for your wayward soul.
It's really good music. Yeah, I'm very surprised. There's definitely some care that's going into this game.
At least I can put that episode behind me. Now, all we have to do is cross the Krog Forest, and we'll reach Hiralsor in the,
Don't be so eager to change the subject, Daryon. Even if we destroyed that creature, you still owe me your life.
Oh, come on. That was a long time ago. It's history now.
Is that so? Should I remind you that because I saved your life, Mom learned about my powers and sent me to the cloister against my will? 8 long years of...
Oh, I knew you'd say that. I'm sorry, all right? Is that good enough for you? Can you let it go now?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll let it go. I won't bring it up again.
Thank you.
I'm just saying you owe me your life. That's all.
I really like this kind of stuff I can get behind, you know? Just a real passion project. When an element is highlighted, it means that its element damage is multiplied by 2. When an element is red, it means that the element's damage is divided by 2. Okay. It's super complicated, just like every JRPG out there. Even though all you do is pick from menu items, and all the game systems around the game are like more complex than sometimes they need to be. But that's, I guess, that's part of the fun of the game. Equipping items, you can loot equipment during quests and battles. The equipment affects your character's action statistics when equipped. Open the main menu and select the equipment tab. Click on the glove slot to open the list of gloves available for Daryon. A new icon will appear on equipment that has been recently looted.
Eyes on me.
An enemy is occupying a nexus with a healing crystal. Decorative elements can affect battles in Edge of Eternity. Here, a green crystal periodically heals the entities occupying the same area. Okay, well, that could be bad for me. casting a spell. Casting a character, the action bar will turn red. When bars full, your character will cast a spell. The character can also be interrupted by physical attacks during this phase. Oh, well, that sucks. There really is something wrong with her eyes. It's just all over the place. Yellow gemstone.
We have no quarrel with you. Please go. A prayer for your wayward soul.
Interrupted, or you have interrupted an enemy. When a character or an enemy uses a physical attack against an entity that is currently casting a spell, the entity is interrupted and has to choose a new action. That can happen to you, so that's not so hot. In fact, it's probably going to happen to me more often than it happens to the enemy. Only characters in the active party gain experience. Ah, that sucks. God, I hate that so much. Oh well. It's like then games will typically give you more party members than you can put in a party actively. And then you're like constantly swapping out party members to keep everybody's levels up. And you're just totally grinding over and over and over again. You know, which extends the gameplay, sure, but it also extends it with crappy gameplay. I hope that's not the case in this game. But, you know, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
I am your opponent.
It's a pain in the ass when the animals can heal too. Let's see, one of your weapons leveled up. As you win battles or complete quests, your weapons will get experience and level up. When leveling up, a weapon acquires better stats and can unlock new branches and new slots in their weapon in their crystal pattern. Only currently equipped weapons can obtain experience. Oh boy. Magenta gemstone. Let's do some battling before we see what that is.
Greater, lend me your strength.
The bridge is down. No way to cross. Well, I should be able to make a makeshift bridge with one of the trees.
That is going to take forever.
Have a better idea?
Let me check it out.
These are old military devices, Selene. Abandoned a few decades ago. They're no good anymore.
They were powered by crystals, weren't they? If left alone for a few years, even depleted crystals can recover a little bit of energy. Let me try to tap into it.
Moving in combat. During battles, you can move your character within the area, which is divided into hexagonal compartments called nexuses. This movement enables you to avoid area spells or attacks, red markers on the ground, traps, etc. Select a nexus to move your character there. You can enter a nexus where an enemy or scenery element is located. Kind of a weird element.
This kind of feels like deja vu.
A prayer for your wayward soul.
I won't back down!
A prayer for your wayward soul.
I won't back down!
A prayer for your wayward soul.
Don't worry, I got this! I won't enjoy this. Nor will you. Follow my lead and we'll get through this.
I will commend your soul to the gods.
Another of those contraptions. Do you feel like performing one more miracle, Selene?
Do the Anzid ask for permission before soaring up into the sky?
I hate it when you answer a question with a question. Anzud. Why does that name ring a bell?
It was a race of gigantic birds. They used to attack the Archelites' airships, so the Archelites, they...
Right. They killed them all. I remember now.
Greater, lend me your strength.
Let's end this, quickly!
All right, why don't we stop it there? This is Apostrophe. You've been watching Edge of Eternity on PC in 4K. Again, this is a early access game, so it's not quite complete, but I think it's well worth your time if you want to check it out.